Jagex has posted some stuff on Twitter, boys. They've allegedly fixed it. And essentially there was a network attack, DDoSing going on in RuneScape. And people seem to think it's about pirate software now playing old school RuneScape. And we've got some great clips to show you about him trying to handle the situation, him banning people for the situation, the way that people are reacting about it. You can see here from the top comment, just ban Pirate Software's account and watch it magically stop somehow. So we're going to discuss that right now because I think it's interesting that Pirate Software comes over to old school RuneScape and all of a sudden we're having server issues only on the servers that Pirate Software was playing on. For those that don't know who Pirate Software is, I'll give you a very quick, brief rundown. In RuneScape terms, it's basically no monkey without the skills in RuneScape. So like dog shit player, but that's pretty much the best way to sum it up. There was quite a bit of drama with him in the WoW community. He got a bunch of people killed in like some sort of OnlyFans WoW dungeon. I don't follow WoW enough to know the exact details, but he ratted the dungeon and got a bunch of people killed. And he refuses to take accountability for his actions, can't say no. A lot of people don't like the way that he carries himself. I think he just lies about a bunch of different Blizzard employee propaganda. He uses voice changes to make himself sound like he's got a deeper voice and claim he had second puberty. A lot of weird shit that he's been outed for. And now he's playing old school RuneScape and people don't like it. And the theory is that they are DDoSing the servers to stop him from playing. But the servers are all good now at 10:25, which conveniently I think Pirate Software was no longer playing as well. Once again, people are saying here, ban Pirate Software. Is the situation a pirate? I like that. So what we've got here is we've got a little video that we're going to show first of the Pirate Software stream and him trying to basically double down that it is his ISP being attacked and not him, because this is where we kind of find the whole situation interesting. I have no idea if we have audio here. Okay, we don't have audio, so give me 2 seconds. There we go. You can hear that? Alright, so he's being DDoSed here, as you can see. Alright, connection lost.
Oh, nope. Killed it. I'm gonna let them know. Yeah, it's the dude DDoSing again.
Can you guys hear that? Is that
yep.
That
no, it's not Jagex's servers. I'm getting DDoSed. It's hitting the node above us.
So he's blaming his ISP for being DDoSed. We don't get these problems, long connection loss things, unless the servers are being DDoSed, right? Like, especially on odd servers, we never have this problem, even if there's a lot of players on the server. So he's blaming his ISP. He thinks his ISP itself, not his internet, is being DDoSed, even though his stream is totally fine and he's actually, he's wearing a fucking brass necklace, by the way. Just want to point that out. Has nothing to do with him. Yes, nothing to do with him. He reckons it's his ISP that's been DDoSed, and it's a direct attack on him.
Yeah. What do trolls get out of this? Financially damaging our studio.
Yeah.
That's what they get out of it. Alright, I sent over an email to them.
So you send an email?
Time to bring the VPN. It's not... I can't fix this with a VPN. They're hitting the infrastructure for my ISP one step above my network. So
just so I understand that, they're hitting the ISP one step above his network, meaning that if anyone is on the same ISP as him, like if anyone else is using the same ISP he uses, they would also be lagging, right? They would also be getting hit. This isn't a RuneScape problem. This is an internet problem. Yeah, what you said there does make sense? Okay. So that would mean everyone else on the provider would be getting DDoS, right? But then why is his stream still up? If they're in the same area as him. Yeah, so this would be a public problem. Right, okay.
It's not really much we could do about that. Yeah, I just have to talk to the ISP. The ISP put in mitigation, and that was
I'm just trying to understand what he's saying.
Yeah, no. They put in mitigation yesterday, and they said that they'd be monitoring, and we got hit again.
Okay.
Yep. They're hitting me without hitting me. Yeah. It's not hacking. It's DDoS. You figure out what's causing lag? Yeah. They're attacking our ISP.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So the ISP is being attacked. He's now 3 times... Like, this is him constantly... This is Pirate Software behavior. Doubling down constantly on...
Change port.
His claims.
Okay. No.
It cooks.
There's no way I can fix this. The ISP has to. It is above my network on their infrastructure.
I have no idea how this works. 100% uses the voice filter to make his voice deeper. Yeah, I think that he got...
Yeah, whoever is doing this. That is what's going on. You can't turn the ISP on and off again. Chat, you can't chat MD this problem. Yeah, that's not how it works. And no, a VPN doesn't fix that. Yeah, just change the port. Okay. Very funny. Anyway, I'm going to restart the game.
Okay.
Are they basically sending a buttload of packets over the network, causing you lag in the game? They're sending me a buttload of packets, not me, the infrastructure above me, like hitting the ISP, not hitting me, right? So with that, it knocks me out of the game first, and also knocks my internet offline eventually. If they hit it.
Internet's offline eventually, but he's still streaming. Chatter asks how it only affects RuneScape.
How do they manage?
Obviously, also servers getting DDoS. Right. Yep. Okay.
How do they manage to affect only the game and not the stream? It looks like RuneScape is just really finicky when it comes to that. Like, super finicky.
It's DDoSed again already, you can see.
Like, RuneScape can't handle minor fluctuations in traffic, is what it looks like.
No sense.
Like, can't handle it all.
So now it's...
Yeah, it is a DDoS, but it's not on my infrastructure, which is why I couldn't see it. It's hitting above me.
So, without even confirming that whether or not it's Pirate Software's fault that the RuneScape server is being attacked, he feels that it's a direct attack on him anyway. Now, it's RuneScape's fault, but also the ISP being attacked. That it was literally made for fucking dart. That's why it works on mobile. Yeah, it is not finicky.
That's why I was like, dude, this can't be a DDoS. It doesn't make any sense. But now they're hitting the infrastructure above us. They're hitting the ISP. So just gotta wait. Is it indiscriminate? No, it's targeted directly at me. Yeah. How'd you figure out they were attacking the ISP? I called them. We've been talking about it. Yep.
So the ISP has said that it's them being attacked.
Yeah, it's not my IP that's exposed. Exactly. It's the ISP's IP.
Right.
That's the part that's really funny about it. So they're hitting the switch above me, which is why my infrastructure's fine. Yeah.
No, this isn't part
what
of
can they do towards it? Well, they put it
Osrs.
on some mitigation.
It's people DDoSing Osrs because Pirate Software is playing. They don't want him to play. So his internet's fine because he's streaming. He's saying that RuneScape can't handle a minor bit of traffic, and that's why RuneScape's crashing, but OBS is fine. And is saying that it's his ISP being hit non-stop.
But it looks like the mitigation's not doing well enough. So I've reached out to them. I'm like, yo, this is immediately happening again. I had someone do such a thing.
But we know it's the servers. We know it's the servers on ISP
anything,
already, because Jagex confirmed it. Try another game.
New game time? It would happen for any game that I'm playing. It has nothing to do with the game itself.
But he just said RuneScape was the finicky one. So it'll happen to any game, but it won't happen to his stream. Unless he's streaming on a separate ISP like I do. But I don't see why... I only do that because of where I live, not because it's a smart idea.
You have to remember, that's not my info. It's theirs. I thought it was hitting you and then Shay at different times. What it looks like is it looks like our computers could handle that connection still differently. Don't know why. It might have been that certain amounts of traffic was getting dropped for some reason or whatever, but it does look like OBS, for instance, has a better throughput connection and a more connected. Like
sorry, I interrupted. Let me say that again because I spoke while he was speaking. Sorry.
Game time? It would happen for any game that I'm playing.
Apologies.
It has nothing to do with the game itself. You have to remember, that's not my info. It's theirs.
Okay.
I thought it was hitting you and then Shay at different times. What it looks like is it looks like our computers could handle that connection still differently. Don't know why. It might have been that certain amounts of traffic was getting dropped for some reason or whatever, but it does look like OBS, for instance, has a better throughput connection and a more connected, like it's a more stable connection, I guess is the best way to put it. RuneScape shits itself violently if even something wiggles, right? Yeah, they're hitting my provider, not me.
What do we think about that statement, boys? So OBS can handle the DDoS, but RuneScape can't? Is essentially what he's saying. It's not... Yeah, okay. My DC was also the exact same, by the way. Screen just froze with DC pop up in the top left for 10 minutes. You might be on the same ISP as him then, maybe. Why is he lying, though? I don't think... I mean, this is Pirate Software in a nutshell, right?
Which is fine. We can just chill out. Is it good or bad that RuneScape shits itself this easily? I'm kind of surprised that the connection for RuneScape is so fragile, I guess is the best way to put it. Different game wouldn't fix it, guys. They're attacking the internet, not the game. Please listen. Anyone else remember dial-up RuneScape? No. I never played it on dial-up.
So now it's getting told Osrs is being DDoS.
And a bang. Yeah.
Comes back 5 minutes later and can't admit he was wrong. Okay. So now he knows it's RuneScape being DDoS, not his ISP. And the whole ISP argument, the whole try different game argument is in the bin. Okay.
Well, let's see. I'm going to hit them up. I'm going to play the good music. So I'll wait real quick. Give me just a minute.
Be right back.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Where did my wiki for this go? All right. So while I'm waiting for this, I'm going to look at the wiki.
Never admit blame, always deflect. Pirate software.
Because I don't know shit about this.
Okay. He's wikiing strength. So I hope that gives some context now to the situation as to why people think it is pirate software and the way that he's behaving about it. Because he feels like it's just an attack on him in general, then realizes it's not him and just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then we've got... what do we got here? Hold on, I've got a few clips. So this is him, but we've got 2 clips here. Deflecting blame. This was clipped by Fergo. All right. I haven't seen this clip yet. Let's have a look.
I'm a mage. I think they just need someone to blame on this. The first attack happened when I wasn't even...
We made that nice and loud so we can all hear it together, please. All right, here we go.
I'm a mage. I think they just need someone to blame on this. The first attack happened when I wasn't even streaming the game. Like, I wasn't even online at the time. And it's just been going... It's happening sometimes during my stream and sometimes not. But I stream 12 hours a day, so, like... you know...
So it happens... It started happening before he went live, he's saying. Okay. Maybe the first one was a test, maybe. Okay. Is this the first time he's been playing... he's been playing this for a few days now, right? He looks like he stinks. We got deflection number 2 here. So he's blaming it on something else. Let's have a look at this. What's this one here? Fucking move, cunt.
So, Tin, somebody's DDoSing old school RuneScape, so we got a bunch of chat hoppers that were blaming me, but there's no evidence that it's because of me, right?
Okay.
You're probably going to get accounts that will be like, I'm doing it because of pirate software now, but we have no idea if those people even are the ones doing this.
Right.
The thing that's weird is, like, this started when I wasn't even streaming, like, days ago. Is DDoS still traceable? Because it's distributed denial of service, it's millions of machines.
This guy says Oswald's are fine. How like World 446 seems stable as well. It's only world. Is it only the world that he's on, or only the servers he's on? Like the type of worlds. Because it's only on, if it's only on his worlds, then apparently he was asked to hot world and he wouldn't do it. Still strong in Oz 591. Could be Mudfish being awesome, not sure. I don't know what Mudfish means.
You'll never find out where it's coming from, generally. Yeah.
So what about the attack on your ISP? Was that traceable for your ISP at least? That wasn't an attack on the ISP. It's mostly US East. Okay, so it was US East worlds, which I'd imagine is the worlds he was playing on. At the time, Oswald's were not fine. Are you sure? How shit are you to get flamed by the WoW community, then come to Osrs and immediately get flamed by Osrs content creators? Yeah, well, this is what was going on in his chat. Him banning a bunch of people. We've got a bunch of chats here being removed. King George W. Cush says you're a bitch. Apparently banned. A fair ban. Hello, dog. Mate. UQXX4 says, quit Osrs, you loser. Stop getting the game DDoS, you shit moxie. People are just blaming him instantly. Can you get off our game? People aren't idiots. This is legit your fault. Please just log off Iris and fuck off. You're ruining it for everyone. Can you play a different game and see if it stops? Fair question. Fair question. Please go back to WoW. No one wants your whack-ass drama spilling over into our game. My bad. Go play Roblox or something, you idiot. The RuneScape community doesn't want you here. Can you play different games so they can stop DDoSing Osrs, please? The servers are getting DDoS because of you. Play a different game. I genuinely wonder, like, should he have tried a different world or a different game? If you alt F4, the rest of us will start getting DC'd. Forget Ds. They go back to WoW. People DDoS when you play. People blaming you are idiots. Let's be real. You wouldn't know how to do it. Pirate in this community ruins everything. Dude, get the fuck off the game. You douchebag. We're all getting DDoS because you fucking kid diddler. That's a bit extreme. Please stop playing Osrs. Can you please just go offline so we can actually play the game? Can you get another game DDoS? So people are blaming Pirate Software, but what do you guys think? Is it actually his fault? Obviously, he's not doing the DDoSing, but is it because he's playing that they're DDoSing? That's the question. Because he didn't do a whole lot to help the situation. Should he have done more about it? I mean, it's my ISP, then it not being my ISP, and him feeling like it's directly targeted at him, I would say is a likely cause. Makes zero sense. If he or his ISP was hit, his internet would be down. Thank you, Struggle. I appreciate that.
If
Thank you,
he
man.
or his ISP was hit, his whole internet would be down. He's just trying to be a main character in this situation because he's fucking fraud who doesn't understand IT. 100 speak không in.
I don't know if that came in on the video. Thank you, Struggle, for the $20. I appreciate it. But it says it makes no sense. If he or his ISP was hit, his whole internet would be down. He's just trying to be main character in this situation because he's a fucking fraud who doesn't understand IT. 100 speech, 0 intelligence. I agree. It's convenient that it's as he's streaming. And if it started 30 minutes before he started streaming, people would know his schedule, right? They might just be testing. Here's a confirmed kid diddler. He groomed an underage furry, not making that up. That sounds like something for another time. He groomed like a 17-year-old furry. The DMs got leaked. All right, I'll let that cook in another video. I don't know enough about him in that aspect, but for this part, I think if it happens again while he's streaming and there's more DDoSing, he should actually do some field testing. He should definitely try hopping to worlds that aren't American, like UK, German, and Australian worlds, and see if the DDoS follows. He should try just playing a different game and see if the DDoSing stops. But also, if it only happens when he goes live, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, George Bush did 9/11. So he was actually on a German world. He was he? So it was, and it happened on a German world? Wow, that's even worse. So I guess maybe Pirate Software, it is his fault. UK worlds were fucked today. Was that while he was on UK worlds? The DDoS affect all worlds, not just Americans. So every single RuneScape world was getting fucked because of it. Because there are people in this chat here saying that they're fine on world. Was it this one or this one? Oz worlds are fine. Going strong on Oz 591. 446 seems stable. There are people here not having these problems. While he's fucking Googling Val totems. So I don't know. It wouldn't be all worlds getting hit at once, right? The Osrs game servers do not run on AWS. I don't know what that means. Just the AU servers were fine for me. I just had 250 MS but no disconnects. Yeah, okay. So you might get some increased ping but no DCs. Right, okay. You can confirm this by looking at the IPs. Okay. All Oswells were cooked, try them all. Okay, were you getting DCs or just higher ping maybe? DDoSing Jagex because of content creator, you don't like Plaza games on Hinge. Oh, it's crazy work, but that's the RuneScape community for you. It's fucking nuts. But do we blame Pirate Software? Should he just go back to WoW? If he goes back to WoW and it doesn't happen again, is that the fix? Who knows? I think he should just try field test it a bit more for us, just so we know. Because if it turns out it's not to do with him, then he can clear his name from it. But it doesn't look like it's going to go that way, just based on this whole interaction. DC 10 times at least and non-stop connection loss. That's crazy. I've never had that problem anywhere in my life playing RuneScape. I've never had that problem at all. DDoS in RuneScape doesn't turn out to resources. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. You guys let me know what you think. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. You got a big boy.